guys already know what time it is. Time for the daily update. Yes, sir. 7:08. Trying to get a little jazzed here because it's early, but we are headed to the job. It's Thursday, and we got a lot to do today. So, but before that is, you guys also know, if you haven't been watching the channel and you've been ignoring it, I am giving away a free hour of coaching for free. That's what giving away means, for free. Okay? And you guys need to enter to win. So it's completely free to win. All you gotta do is enter your name, phone number, and email. Link below. Get a free hour coaching with me. We can split it up any way you want. An hour, half hour, 15 minutes. I'll do that. I'll do 4 calls over a 3 or 4 month period, or maybe even a year. Whatever. So winner is announced on this channel at the end of the month. So every oop, we got a cop. What's up, buddy? Hope nobody's hurt. Where was I? Yeah. I'm doing it every month. So we're almost at the end of 2023. I figured I would start the year off with helping somebody out, you know, because that would be super cool. If I could help somebody, you know, gain another 100 grand, 200 grand, whatever the amount is of revenue a year, or a couple months, whatever. That would be sweet. So hopefully you are the guy or girl, and just let me know, obviously, by filling out the email. And I'm gonna do a random pick system, and whoever wins wins. So with that, for the day, all right, I don't know, I sometimes, you know, I'm talking here and I'm just like, I don't know why I do this, because I can't talk half the time. I sound kind of stupid because I'm like fumbling over my words. You know, I've actually kind of had a problem with that my whole life. Is sometimes my brain will freeze up, but then I was talking to my friend yesterday, or anybody, and when I get in my zone, especially when it comes to coaching or just talking about stuff that business related, or any subject really that I have an idea and a belief on, I just fire away. So it's kind of weird. I don't know what that's called. Maybe somebody knows, but my brother's got the same thing. You know what I mean? We're still able to sell big jobs, but it's just like, you know, we got the confidence to do that. It's just something weird, you know. We'll like kind of freeze a little bit, and then stutter a tad bit. Anyway, I don't know what it is, but whatever is what it is. So today we got backfill, and we have concrete forms to strip. So it's been customary for us to go ahead and strip forms on the concrete the day after. So if you guys haven't been watching the channel, yesterday we poured about 850 square feet of concrete, and then we set the shell, fiberglass shell, on the new pool, and we got, it was a long day, and we got a lot done. So, but with concrete and the inside coping, we normally give it a day before we strip the forms, just because it just ends up that way, and I plan it that way. So I planned in concrete on Wednesday, which worked out perfectly, because I had a shell coming on Wednesday, and I had a shell coming on Friday, which I do tomorrow. So I'm like, well, the perfect day would be Wednesday, and then we can strip on Thursday. So you want to strip it and then sand the edge. I don't even know if we can sand the edges, because it's going to be so green. I'll see. We may have to come back and do that, but we at least need to get it stripped. And the biggest reason is because the Z-forms, the liners, they stick to the concrete. So we need to protect them. I've already ruined quite a bit of them because I left them on one job. Just absolutely oh man, it almost destroyed them. It just really weakened the texture of the rubber liners. So that's the biggest reason. And then normally we will do a strip and then we'll clean up grade all in one day. So that way we're done. Like, we're literally done with the job. We gotta run equipment and that's it. But it's wintertime, and wintertime everything kind of changes. You get done what you get done, and that's pretty much the end of the day, unfortunately. You know, because we had to pour concrete because of the weather. We had rain before that, and our ground's still a tad bit wet. Even though it's been a couple days, the sun isn't out hardly over the clouds. It's not beating heat, you know, so the ground's not drying, and it's just like, it's a whole thing, you know, Midwest winter stuff, or any winter stuff, to be honest. So that's just kind of the gig with all that. Was that a bird? What in the world? So everything changes versus in the summer where everything dries up super quick and we can move really fast, but not today. So we'll at least get those stripped, come back, and continue backfilling. So, but I'm headed to the job now. I'm gonna cut in, I already cut in the drain, so I'm gonna just go ahead and plumb it up, and then we're gonna begin our backfill, and then we'll go over to that job and strip those forms, and then come back and continue on. So it's gonna be a good day. James is gonna be hauling rock all day, and that's kind of the scoop there on our little dump truck, little bitty dump truck. We need one of those like legit single axle, like Peterbilt or whatever they're called, Max. One's gonna haul like 9 ton. Not this one hauls like 5. That's the disadvantage about having a dump bed on a pickup. So you can only haul so much, man. Especially, I mean, on this one's a 650. But it's not the end of the world, to be straight up honest with you. Straight up honest. That's a new one. Yeah. Well, whatever. See you guys at the job. It's a frosty morning. Pool's pretty. I don't even know what I'm saying. Pool's looking good. Got the water up to about the bottom of that drain, and looking good. Let me see. I already started to pack here on the edges, just to kind of fill that in a little bit. And so this is it. This is the pool. This is a what is this? This is a 30-foot Freedom with a sun shelf by Imagine, 5 foot deep. So yes sir, we're gonna be putting 2 lights on that side, returns on one of them steps. I think the first step from the sun shelf, 1 return on each side of that, and then the skimmer goes in back here. So that's the deal. I just called Jared, and he told me, I told him, I was like, yo, you can cut what you got with that sump tube. And oh, this is gonna be bad. I fall. Help! Golly, that's sketchy. And he tells me, I told you to get it because he didn't open till 7:30. You might as well. And I'm like, man, I do not recall that at all. So that just slowed me down, dude. This is why I don't rely on him for nothing. No materials, nothing. When it comes to like the pre-build here, the building process. Like every time I do, it's so annoying. Gotta have everything in my truck always. I know this, but I'm telling you, he's full of crap. He said he was getting it. He said check and see what time he's open. I said okay. I did. 7:30. Oh, dude. That's so annoying. Yeah, gummit. Because I can't backfill. You know, like I'm not gonna backfill right here, but like whoop-de-doo. I need to get this whole thing done. I need to get the sump tube there, and I mean, don't get me wrong, I can cut in the skimmer and returns and that, but it's like lights, but it's like, I want to get this backfill going, you know? I'm gonna have to stop the water here before too long. So he ain't gonna be here for an hour or something. I don't know. Oh man, it's so annoying. I don't know whose fault it is, but it is what it is. It happens, fortunately. The way it goes. Okay. 5 foot. Twinkle Toes is here. He got me my sump tube. Sucker. Is that a 10 inch? Looks smaller for some reason. Oh, it's 10 inch. Oh yeah, boy. Yeah. Cheap, man. No, they're not that cheap, but I think each one of these is like 100 some bucks, I think. But this system works like freaking good, dude. And a half. Yep, pretty close to it. Yep. There we go. Yeah, done. All right, we just wait for it to fill up. Oddly enough, I've put a lot more backfill than water in this pool specifically than most of them. These walls are just thicker, I think. And what it's doing actually is they're bowing out. So I want to make them straight. So, you know, normally on the bigger shells anyway, they want to bow in. So you let that water push them out. And it's kind of like a timing thing, right? When the water gets to a certain level, it starts to push it out straight, and then you backfill. But this one, I'm going up almost 2 feet, which is a huge no-no. You know, the guide is like 12 inches, 6 to 12 inches above, right? Water, rock, water, rock. Got more rock coming, speaking of which. So this one just kind of defies all that, and it's just kind of how it is. It's the way she goes, man. And I was wondering where this water was coming from down here. Check this out. They ran their sump pump from the house. It keeps draining in here. It's getting kind of annoying. But it was like pooled up when we dug. We're like, where's all this water coming from? It just so happened that this was buried in mud. So we'll probably put like a pop-up or something, or leave access, because this is really high actually. It comes out right there. Technically, no. Yeah, it's fine there, I guess. It's kind of weird though. Maybe they should just run it on the side of the yard. Probably be better. But it's moving a lot quicker. What I'm gonna start doing too now is I think getting wheelbarrow loads, dumping from this side, and then just fill this whole corner up. But you can kind of see the water is now, and then where my rock is. What up? The shell's a lot thicker, bro, than most of them. See, it's even just a slight bit bowed. How's it going? Oh yeah. Good. And
I don't know how big the pool pad would be, do you?
the pool pad.
Yeah, like it's 40 by 30 or.
Are you here with the inspection office or?
No, I was for the fence, and I was
fence.
he was gonna flange it on it, and I was told him, I was like, You know what the pull pad is? That's pretty simple.
Easy peasy. You want to backfill it?
What?
You want to pack the steps this time too? Since you're so good at them?
Not really. I don't know. I mean, I didn't get that. But I want to be done with it.
Bro, you can't touch that thing until the end of the day. You know that.
What's the thing going to live here half the day? But you have to have that pack before you do the pull.
You're no fudge, bro.
Well, last time you wanted to do the pull before we passed, dude.
That's true, I did. But it's a good thing you're smarter than me, Jared. Someone's got to be. All right, let's go eat some chow. I'm starving. What? All right, let's go. Alrighty. We're gonna be putting the return right here. And we got that little thingy brace right there. We're gonna go right in the middle, which I have determined to be right here. So, I'm gonna try to give you a picture. I guess I'll film from over here, huh? See what happens, eh? Ouch. Come on. Here goes nothing. Oh, dude. Success! How about that? It's like I've done it before. I put too much gravel on that side. He's over there monkeying with that. This first step on the bottom, I was dumping gravel and just covered it, and I was like, oh dang it, too much. And then I told him, I was like, that very first step didn't get packed. And he's over there packing, and I'm like, you didn't do it, did you? Oh, I didn't see that. And I'm like, yeah, me neither. Well, you gotta fix it. But we're gonna begin filling this, backfilling all these steps right now. That's kind of what we're doing at the momento. So, did you get it?
Yeah.
Make sure she packed good there, Chief. Tricks of the trade, bore it out a little bit. That way it don't get stuck in there tight, man. There's nothing worse than 1/2-inch fiberglass cut in, and it's like, it does not want to come out. Sucks. All right, I'm gonna have to buy those in bulk, man. Keep sucking them down.
I think I'm gonna have one yesterday and one today.
I'm sucking them down.
One a day?
One every few weeks, you know.
One a day keeps the pressing in.
Pain away. One a day keeps me going.
Is there frost on the roof?
Who knows? I'm gonna do these returns last, so when after we get done backfilling, because they'll get in the way. I don't want to rip them off.
It might.
Well, I may rip them off, and then your head is gonna be down there. It's gonna be just like a whole deal. So I'm gonna run these lights and then get the skimmer cut in, and then
I thought you weren't gonna make that out.
I lied. I did it with my foot. This shell is so freaking thick, dude. It's like bloody 3/8, which is not like crazy thick, but thick enough to where this shell ain't going nowhere. I mean, it just doesn't move. You put gravel against it, it's just not moving.
No moving.
No moving, boy. At any rate, that's the plan. Got a little close to this. Just an extra reinforcement of fiberglass. That's what that is. Using these fittings from, is it CMP? I think. For the lights. Mainly because, well, that's just what they sell. I could get the other ones, but these ones work good. And they've got them in stock at the pool supplier. I'm actually gonna put a little bit in there just because I can. There we go. Squeeze in there real nice. They don't work for returns though, because the eyeballs are just different. So that's something to keep in mind. You going in? He's going in, boys! Alright. Nice and snug. I don't want to over tighten this bad boy. Break it. We try to do, like, I don't know. What can we do and imagine a illusion, James? How fast? What, 3 hours to do the steps?
Fast down there, it's probably all of the steps. I probably did it in like an hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah, that's kicking it. So those are 15 foot wide. This one's 12. It's not an illusion, but you know, we got a pack underneath this bench, all these steps. He's pretty much got it all the way up to there, just about. And then he's gonna pack it. Maybe you should pack this side first.
I'm gonna come on that side and pull down the gravel.
Or something, because you want to be able to dump, you know, skidster loads, right? There's more access anyway.
I know, but I
fill this side up first.
But it's down, so I gotta pull it more
Pull
down.
it this way, but then let's fill this side first. That way you're working your way out that way, because it's more access.
Yeah, but I'm gonna bring a bulk of more gravel.
Sure, but when you're ready to go, I can dump wheelbarrow loads and we can get this one completely filled up, you know? All the way. I should have brought tape. Forgot. Yeah. It's wet, man. What? You good?
It's better off just like packing and actually doing this side.
What?
Packing the step and then just doing it on this side. And then do it from that side, because I feel like we can still get it in pretty good. And then the other side will be a lot easier.
Yeah, exactly.
Because without a 2x4,
It's pretty useless. It's pretty difficult at the moment. So, yeah, let me load you up with 8 11s and then get you in there. Huh?
stop going hard on TikTok.
Are you?
Not at the moment. That's my jam.
Yeah, dude, it probably is.
TikTok's my thing.
Alrighty, boy. Hopefully y'all can see. We're ready to go. Got a skimmer ready to go. Got all my holes drilled. Everything's grinded on the back. Don't want your skimmer too high, too low. I'm about 2 inches or so, 2.5 inches right here. And then, I mean, yeah, dude. Keeping it closely cut here. You know, it's kind of close. I don't know, that's not really close, but we definitely don't want to be farther than that. That's the max I would be. So we're just gonna get this thing in here. We've got our screwdriver, silicone, lots and lots of it. Screwdriver's ready with the what's this, a number 2, 3 Phillips? I don't know, but it's been specifically for this. I mean, this bit, that's kind of what I use for it. So that's why I call them silicone, but put all my screws here, ready to go. Cut my silicone and get it ready, mainly because I want to be able to swap tubes really fast, especially in the summer. If it's summertime, yeah, you're like big time in a rush because it dries, and it dries quick. So basically, I'm gonna blast this thing with silicone, 2 beads, use these lines as like grids. Yep, there it is. Silicone doesn't dry super fast, but it sets up. That's mainly the whole idea here, but anyway. Yeah, I just want a lot to where it's gonna come out and protrude. Okay? That's kind of my goal. I want it to be oozing out of there. I'm gonna come in here and fill in here, because I want all this to be absolutely chocked full. All right, and then I'm gonna come back, put some all up around the ring. Okay. James! James! Hello? Yeah, come here. Now. Oh, do not drop this screw in the hole, I swear. I swear to goodness. Do not do it. I mean, I could hypothetically do this myself, but...
Hypothetically, that is true, because Jared always did it himself.
Shut up. No, he did not. He never does anything by himself.
He did it one time.
Is it good?
And I didn't look.
Well, look, you fricker.
Yeah, right there.
Okay. I think I got it. Move. Move. I'm gonna double check the level on it without getting silicone on here. And we are just about dead on. Right there. Tighten it up. Beautiful. I got it. I have had it to where when you set these, the screws aren't long enough because the fiberglass is so thick, and then I'm just like, you gotta be kidding me. So they barely catch, and then I'm relying on the silicone to hold it the rest of the way, which it's only happened like twice on, not today, twice on one skimmer, like not all the screws, because that would be really bad. Just 2 screws. So that's fine. They were at the top anyway, so I'm okay with that. It was still tight. Everything cinched up really tight. So, you know, I would say it's still good. Wouldn't be worried about it too much, but ideally you want to almost crank on it pretty good, but not, I mean, I don't know, there's a fair medium there of, you can feel when it's tight, you know. And I used to kind of do this with a drill gun, and then I would tighten them up with the screwdriver, but then after that happened to me, it happened to me while I was doing my drill gun, but I didn't over drill it, because I've been using a drill gun my entire life. I know how to use it, and it just was too short. Or I think that one, because it happened on 2 different skimmers, I think the hole on the actual skimmer was bad for the screw, and so I was like, well, just in case, you know, we're just gonna go back to doing the screwdriver like you should anyway. So that's what we do. But in the summertime, dude, this stuff sets up. Like, I'm talking, you've got like 2 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna go around, touch them up. I really wanted silicone to come out of there, but to be honest with you, Yeah. I'm really looking for silicone to come out of every single section. And when it doesn't, it kind of bugs me, because this is a big deal here. You know, this is a huge leaking point in your shell. See, the screw's loosening up on me. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but anyway, that's another reason why I do silicone right there, just to make sure, you know, that silicone's not holding. So I want to make sure we're good. And then doing the cleanup on this thing, yeah, you have to do it like fairly quick in the summertime, because again, it just sets up super quick. But we're good here because it's like 50 degrees right now, or 45. It's not bad. On this, I don't even care if I burn towels up. Won't bother me one freaking bit. Silicone is messy, bro. Golly, it's messy. Normally it cleans up really good. You know, I like to sometimes use paint thinner, but got criticized by Jared so much. What are you using paint thinner for, dude? Like, you know what, bro? Fine. Really should go back to using it, but it honestly doesn't do a whole lot more. You'd be surprised. But maybe I should use something else. I don't know. Maybe it'd speed this up. This is actually taking a lot longer than I want, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna probably look for something. Maybe you guys know something. Comment below here if you do. What's the best thing to clean silicone off fiberglass? I mean, like, once the silicone dries on fiberglass, you can peel it right up, you know. And that's this whole part of this, using silicone versus the seal. Like, yeah, it's not gonna stick as well as it could, but neither does a seal. So it's not necessarily supposed to. It's just supposed to create its own seal, and that's the whole idea of it. Except for this seal is better because everything it's 100% flexible, right? Because it's silicone. So, get a little spit here. I'm gonna come in here, ooh, and just smooth out this inside and seal all that up really good there. Just want to make sure that's all 100% getting touched very nicely, just like that. Yeah. I don't even know what these screws are for, to be honest. Yes, sir. Here we go. She's ready. Look in the inside there. Silicone everywhere. And then we've been having a lot of trouble back and forth with drains and all that, but me and Jesus have finally come to the conclusion that running the drain closer to the pool so he can run a 90 and then another 90 up and in, and it looks good. This skimmer and drain are actually on the same plane, which normally they're not. Normally the skimmer, if we put the skimmer where the skimmer is supposed to go, like where they have a cutout, it's straight, and then the drain's not because the pool's sloped. So he has to kind of bend it, you know, flex it a little bit, you know. Makes it a little more difficult, but this one will be just fine. He'll clean this rock out. He'll put a sweep 90 and then a sweep 90 come up right into the bottom, and then 90 out. This is technically an equalizer drain, which is all you need, man. That thing will suck your hand and it'll break your hand when this pump is running. I promise you. It'll break your hand. So, gotta watch it. It's no joke. All right, y'all, we had to just grind this out. You know, it's getting late. It's about to get dark on us. So, go over some stuff real quick before we head out. We've got the equipment laid out here. We gonna pump, filter. It's gonna basically cycle in, pull in from the drains, go over to the filter, and then out into the returns. That's all done. We went ahead and stripped all these. I was gonna do partial, just pull them out and do the rest later, but decided it wasn't as green as I anticipated. So we went ahead and sanded all the edges here, really nice, like we normally do. And then every control joint, we go ahead and cut it. And then I'm gonna flip you upside down here. There's a little gray strip there. It covers that receiver track that we put down to hold the Z-forms in. So that's a nice little detail. And everything is kind of touched up cleaned up the skimmer lids. And then as we go into the deck drains, I don't want to pull this yet because it'll chip the sides. So I'm gonna leave that. But right here, we just went ahead and cut it, you know, each one. That way when the water comes in, you know, we'll just pull the rubbers out, but the plastic drain is actually cut as well. So those are all little cool details that you want to make sure you get. Cleaned all the expansion foam. Makes it really crisp when you do that. It actually needs to be hit a little bit. We'll get that when we come back, but I did the majority of it. So those little details, man, they make everything just look clean and precise. Pulled this out, went ahead and put a control joint there as well. And then overall, everything looks good. And this is what this profile looks like right here. Looks really nice, you know, really nice. So everything turned out pretty good here. Looking good, looking good. All right, y'all, 5:37. We're headed out, finally. It's getting dark. Bro, somebody's cooking burgers. Ah, man. One of God's greatest gifts to humanity, the beef cow. Anyways, we got that bad boy done. Hope you can see me. Everything, I got a little more done than I was anticipating. I was just gonna rip the forms off and then leave and then fix it later just because it was getting late. But I don't know, I got my zone, got all the details done, everything wrapped up. So all we got to do now is put the cover on, you know, clean and put the cover on it and grade the pool. And of course I'll have Jesus come by and hook up the equipment. So it'll be pretty simple, but overall it went pretty good today. I was thinking about, we should have been here to grade, and I don't know if it was just an oversight or just, I don't know. Realistically, I should have been here to grade, I think. Because of the weather, I should have just said, you know, we'll do the pool later. But it's also kind of one of them things, like, I can't just leave an empty pool in the ground with no rock around it, no sump tube. We got water, rain coming. So it's like, yeah, it's an oversight. I thought it was, but actually it's not. We just crammed everything together too closely. And that happened because of the weather. It's quite simply put. It got cold, it rained. Mainly it was cold. That's really what it was. We moved the concrete up an entire week. So we would have had that thing graded and finished before this other one. So that's pretty much the problem there. That wouldn't have happened during the summertime. So it is what it is. It's part of it. But once we get this one set tomorrow, it's going to be a ton of work tomorrow, man. You guys are going to want to watch that video because it's going to be a lot of work. There's a lot going on. So you guys get to see all that. This is every situation's been unique. From this build to the build we're on today to the one we're going on tomorrow. All these builds are unique in their own way, and they call for different answers and solutions to each one. And it's very important to understand when you're building swimming pools and just in construction in general. understanding a situation and understanding the fact that, hey, you might need to make a different decision today that you didn't have to on the last pool is very important. And so knowing those details is pretty much everything in construction. And I mean, that's how it goes in contracting, is knowing what to do, when to do it, and doing it very well. So, oh my soul, dude. There's like 5 deer in this dude's yard, 6. Just chilling. What's wrong with these people, with these things? Man, it's been a long day. This stinking night, man, it just feels like it's so dark. Yeah. I'm tired. Ready to go home. 5:51. Let me see. I left the shop at 7. I gotta get fuel. I'm all the way here. I'm like 40 minutes from the shop. Gotta get fuel still. I'll be home at like 7. Yeah, it's a good 12-hour day. Yeah, dude. And the trailer's full of stuff. Oh my goodness. Full of stuff. We got unloaded tonight too, unfortunately. Yeah, because tomorrow morning I want to roll up on the shop. Well, I live there, so. But I just want to be able to get in the truck and leave. So tonight we got to load the dingo for tomorrow. Jared already picked up the skid steer and the mats. We're going to need all that tomorrow. It's going to be a whole thing. We're on this massive hillside. We've got ground that's muddy. I got to do something with the rock tomorrow. Oh, here's deer. Come on, get out of here. Please, nobody hit me. Oh, there's a 4-pointer. What's up, little Jimmy? Dude, them deer, man, they're precocious. I'll tell you what. You be driving. You guys know. Anybody that lives in the country or around animals, you know. You driving. Everybody's seen the meme and the videos where the dude just peacefully standing there, the deer, and here comes a car, and then he don't start moving until the car's like right up on him, and then he hits him. You know, them deer are stupid. So, you gotta watch them. You gotta stay vigilant out here. You get attacked by a deer. Heck, it happened to me and Jared, you know, this stupid deer out of nowhere. We're driving in the middle of the day, and here he comes. I'm yelling, Jared. I'm like, deer, deer. And of course, he don't register it. Like, he ain't thinking. And he's like, huh? And you know, what? Hits us. $1,200 later to fix it. Brand new truck. Truck wasn't even 10,000 miles old. Oh, man. Piece of junk deer. I hate them all. Y'all have your fun shooting them this year. Bag me some. I'll take some deer meat. Actually, I already got one. Sister-in-law shot me one. So, I don't got time to hunt. But, pretty much it, man. We're getting close to the end of the year. We're creeping up. You know, this video is a week ahead, so I'm looking at the 7th. You know, we're starting to get there. Everything's going pretty well. Tomorrow's going to be a little hairy because the concrete got poured today for the walls. Oh my gosh, more deer. That's an 8-pointer. Dude, he was big. Dude, they're out tonight. So he has to strip them in the morning. So it's going to be this whole thing, dude. Like, it's going to be annoying. Because now we have to work around him. He's got his massive truck in the way. You got to unstrip all the inside forms and then get them out of there. Then we got to go in there. And it's not just a simple grade either. We don't just throw 11th down packet. We have to build up over like 2.5 feet of dents like we did on this other pool over here. And it's like, it's going to be an all-day deal. And then the shell's going to come like at 4. Honestly, if we're lucky, we'll be done by noon. That would be sweet. There's a chance it could be done by noon. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. And another thing we have to do there is that we built a ramp out of dirt, and the dirt there is disgustingly wet. You would need like a week of hot summer and rake it out and rake it out and rake it out. and then pack it again in order to get it right. So when somebody left it there, I feel like it's just that kind of muddy dirt where they packed it wet and it just stayed wet the entire life of the mud, and was never able to filter anything because it's just disgusting clay crap. So there's that. But other than that, I mean, okay, so my point was, I think we're going to have to get like 1 or 2 triaxle loads of 2s and just coat the whole thing, you know? And that way he can get rock up, because right now we just have to, and it's a hillside, it's like this. We have to, my plan, emergency plan, is to get mats and have him parallel, like basically like do some full junk coming on the road and backing up this hill and dumping right on the mats, and then take that rock and put it to the top of the hill, and then using that till we get done with the grade, and then when Rob gets out of there, bringing 2s and loading it and packing a driveway. So I don't know, we'll see. We'll find out tomorrow. But sign up for the free coaching I'm giving away this month. $1,500 value, an hour of my time to help you guys get started in business, continue to grow in business, hit a plateau in business or in life. I mean, I'll help you with life advice, I guess, but mainly business. I'll stick with that. I leave the life advice to the older people. They're smarter. But just let me know. I'd love to help one of you guys out. So it's free. Email, phone number, and name. You know the drill, guys. Filled out a form. So, except for this form is cooler because it's for my email list. And my email list is cool because it is. And we're gonna have a cool little community there. I'll be able to keep you guys up to date on all the stuff I'm doing. And don't worry, I'm not going to sell you a bunch of crap. So look forward to seeing you guys, and looking forward to picking the winner. So see y'all tomorrow. Summertime, baby. Yeah. A prop.